Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and online worship community. Jason Hollinger, the preaching and community minister here. And for our time in Jesus and Coffee this morning, we are going to be in Zephaniah chapter 3. You know, the last few weeks, as we've looked at in our videos, have been a lot about the punishment for disobedience for Israel, for God's people, just what happens when you turn your back on God. And, you know, and that's, and well, hey, let's be honest, that's how Zephaniah chapter 3 begins. But I want to take us to the second half of Zephaniah chapter 3 in our time this morning. We're going to begin in verse 14. We'll read a little bit, issue our challenge, and send you on your way for the day. It says, "Sing, Jerusalem, Israel, shout for joy. Jerusalem, be happy and rejoice with all your heart. The Lord has stopped punishing you. He has sent your enemies away. The King of Israel, the Lord, is with you. You will never again be afraid of being harmed. On that day, Jerusalem will be told, 'Don't be afraid, city of Jerusalem. Don't give up. The Lord your God is with you. The mighty one will save you. He will rejoice over you. You will rest in his love. He will sing and be joyful about you. I will take away the sadness planned for you, which would have made you very ashamed. At that time, I will punish all those who harmed you. I will save my people who cannot walk, and gather my people who have been thrown out. I will give them praise and honor in every place where they were shamed. At that time, I will gather you. At that time, I will bring you back home. I will give you honor and praise from people everywhere. When I make things go well again for you, as you will see with your own eyes, says the Lord." You know, every generation, every created being, all of humanity has experienced times where they have been attacked, where they have faced enemies that seem so daunting. Every generation has had those who have turned their back against God, who have turned away and lived in disobedience. And to the Israelites of this day, of Zephaniah's day, he says, listen, that time is coming. You're going to see it with your own eyes. God's work. God's way of telling you that he's been there all along. You're going to see it. And so here's my challenge for you today. My challenge for you today is not to say, okay, well, I can't wait till we see it. But my challenge for you today is to live in the realization that God has already shown us. That God has already shown you, and that God has already shown me. That we have the ability to see with our own eyes what God is willing to do for his people. So I challenge you to see that, and then I challenge you to live in that and to share that. Man, we are in a time where we could all use some good news, right? We're in a time where we could use some positive news, something to uplift us. Some of those feel-good stories, right? But see, here's the thing about it. This is not just another one of those, and let me lift up your spirits with this. This is a promise. Promise made, promise kept, promise fulfilled. This is something that, in spite of everything going on around us, in everything that seems to divide us. This is something that has the capability to bring us together, to make us one. But it's going to take those who believe it to live it and to share it. Can't wait to see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.